going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 22 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we're pretty much going to be straightforward. We're going to go over one of the easiest ways that you guys can be making coins right now in MUT 22, and we have a big content season coming up here next week. On Monday, we're getting bow nose players plus a gridiron forge. Tuesday, team of the week. Wednesday, season 2 will be here, along with a free wildcard Wednesday fantasy pack and rising stars. On Thursday, we'll get our LTDs, and we're going to be getting information on Zero Chill, and Zero Chill likely will be starting on Friday. So it's a good time to get that coin stack up, because a lot of good content, a lot of good players are going to be coming, and we're going to show you how you can make some easy coins. If you guys find this video helpful, make sure you go ahead and click that thumbs up. Also, if you're brand new here, you've been searching around for Madden Ultimate Team content, whether it's to make coins or just understand MUT in general, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on, so you guys are alerted when we drop additional videos. We're going to talk about Team Builders 1 and 2 and how you guys can make profits off of them. So let's get into it. Now, this method is going to be a lot easier if you have a lot of gold cards in your binder. You're going to be able to make more coins, but even if you don't, you still can make coins out of this. So we're going to go to Team Affinity, we're going to go to Team Builder, and we're going to go to Team Builders 1. And basically, to create or make these sets, right, it requires 3 high golds is what I like to call them, so 75 to 79, and then 3 80 to 82 elites. So the 80 to 82 elites, if you don't have these in your possession, you can pretty much buy them for 3,000 coins and under. So that's the number we're going to be looking for. For the 75 to 79s, you can find these for 1,000 coins and under. But like I said in the beginning here, if you have a bunch of 75 to 79s in your possession, that's less coin you have to spend to build out these sets, which equals more profit. And nobody really wants to be out here selling hundreds of golds, right? So this is a better way to put them to use without just listing a bunch of gold cards for 1 to 2,000 coins each. Now, if you have just a lot of overall junk in your binder, but it's not necessarily all high gold cards, the easiest way, what I like to say, is to roll them upwards. So you can take all of the silvers that you have, all of the low golds that you have, and you can turn those into high golds, which we're going to need for this method. You can go on over to the exchange set. You can go into player exchange. You're going to take all of your low silvers, put them into this set. That will give you high silver 66 to 69. You then take all of your high silvers, you put them into this set. That's going to turn them into low golds, which are 70 to 74. And then you take all of your low golds and you put them into this set, and that's going to give you 75 to 79, which are high golds. And now you have some cards as well to work from this Team Affinity set. But like I said, if you have 0 high golds and you need them, you can still buy them for 1,000 coins each. So if we total that all up, right, 1,000 coins for each high gold, and there's 3 of those, so that's 3,000. I knew that because I'm good at math. And then 3 80 to 82 overall cards at 3K each. That's 9K there. I knew that because I'm good at math. If you add 9K plus 3K, that equals 12K. I knew that because I was good at math. So what we're saying is, if you're starting from scratch, you have 0 cards that you need for these sets, you're going to be wanting to target a grand total of spending 12,000 coins on building these 84 overall team builder sets. The next step is to then sell those team builders, okay? And there's a lot of them to choose from. So there's a couple different ways where you can decide on the right ones to pick. I'm not going to tell you the perfect ones to pick because the prices on these can fluctuate a little bit. But number one, you can just simply go through each set and just look for the popular theme teams. Those are going to be like the Cowboys, the Raiders, the 49ers, the Jets, the Ravens. I mean, there's a handful of really good and popular theme teams out there. You're basically going to build those team sets, choose one of the 2 players, and then go in and list it on the auction house. The other thing you can do is go on over to MUT.gg, and I just simply on the right hand side here put in a filter of 84 overall cards. I go to team builders only, and then I sort by price, and this will give you an idea of some of the cards that are selling for the most for all of the 84 team builders, and you can kind of use this as your guide. So right, Justin Britt, Janoris Jenkins, a little under 20K for Janoris. Justin Britt right above 20K. If you can sell any of these cards at 20K and you're making the set for 12K, even after tax, you're definitely making a profit there. Another way to find the ones that are most profitable is just to go into the auction house, and on the left hand side we have quality set at 84 to 85, program set for team builders, And what I simply do is just go by each team. So I'll go to team and you can pick random ones. You can go down in order. And here, Falcons, right? So we see that there's 2 of the Keith Smiths up and 1 Fabian Moreau, and they're all over 20K. So I would then immediately go over to my sets, build out a Falcon set, and list one of these cards, whatever one you want to pick, for like 20K or 19K. We go to the Raiders, a more popular theme team. There's a lot of cards out here. So we're looking for teams that don't have a lot of cards currently on the auction house, and then we want to rush to go build those sets and put them for, you know, whatever you can get away with. If you can sell these for 18, 17, or even 16K, it's still a pretty good profit in my opinion. So I really lowballed this one, and I said, worst case scenario, you only sell these for 17K each, and you're building them for 12K. After tax, you would get 15.3K back. That's going to equal a 3.3 thousand profit on each one that you do. And I mean, if you're lucky, you can maybe build these, and I shouldn't even say lucky, if you're just on at the right times, you can build these sets out for cheaper than 12K as well. For the 80 to 81s, and you would do the same thing for the 75 to 79s, I just simply go quality 80 to 81, and we go through each position, and we're looking for any of them under 3K. Very important, do not buy power-ups. Power-ups will not go into the sets, but as you can see here, we're targeting under 3K. We got a Vince Young for 2.9. So every time we find one of these cards under 3,000 coins, that's just adding an extra profit to whatever we're going to end up getting at the end of the day. So now we feel a little bit more comfortable selling these at 17K each. You can buy a bunch of them at a time, right? Like buy 3 at a time, or you can go and buy 12 to 15 to 18 at a time, and then just build out a bunch of sets, then list the sets. Do the sets, then list the cards from the sets, and just wait for them to sell. Go play, you know, a head-to-head seasons game, a weekend league game. I mean, here is a Desmond King for 2.1K. That's almost 900 coins less than what we wanted to spend. All of that goes in now to our profit margin. Here's another one for 2.5K. So as you can see, these can become very, very lucrative, easy to build out, and it's very quick coin. We'll just buy one more. I really just want to show you guys that you can easily find these for under 3,000 coins. So you're also going to need to buy these for the Team Builder 2 method, because those sets do require 380 to 81. So we're going to keep that number in mind, the 3,000 coins. We're going to go back on over to the sets here, and pretty much the same thing. You're building the sets for cheaper than what you're going to be doing selling the reward card. We'll go to Team Affinity, we'll go to Team Builders, this time Team Builders 2, and if we look at any one of these sets, right, they require in totality 4 80 to 82s. So if we get those at 3K each, there's 12,000 coins. You also need 3 83 to 84s. Now you can definitely find these for cheaper, but I'm going to be a little like over generous here and say get them for about 4K each. So now we got 4 of the 80 to 82s at 3K each. There's 12,000 coins there. 3 of the 83 to 84s at 4K each. There's another 12K. So now we're at a total of 24K to build out the set. For the 85 to 86s, if you can find them between 6 and 7,000 coins, that's perfect. I've seen a few in the 5,000s, but we want to keep our total cost to build these sets around 30 to 31,000 coins, okay? If we can do that, we're looking at some decent profits. Because these sets are a little bit more expensive to do and, you know, just a little bit more risky, I wouldn't just blindly do any of these sets based off of popular theme teams. I would do one of the other 2 ways that we found out which cards sell for what. We can either go to mutthead.gg, we would just adjust our filters to put 88 overalls, team builders, and sort them by price. And this is going to give us a nice little layout of what cards are going for what. And remember, we were creating some of these sets, building some of these sets for 30 to 31,000 coins. DJ Reed Jr., Hallelujah Vita. Yes, I said his name right. Correct me. Don't correct me. Eric Stokes, Billy Price. All of these guys are high to mid 40K range, right? And if we're building the set for 30 to 31K, even after tax, you're looking at like 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13K per card. Now these ones might take a little bit longer to sell because they're a little bit higher in overall, but it's definitely a great way to make coins right now. You can also just go right in game, right to the auction house, just like we did with the Team Builders 1, and sort quality 88 to 89 program team builders, and just sort through the teams and look for teams that don't have a lot of cards on the auction house, and definitely look for guys that are going for 40K or more. We went to Seahawks right away. There's that DJ Reed Jr. Even Brandon Shell is a little bit more expensive. We can just spot check some of the more popular theme teams. We'll go to Raiders, 35K for this Denzel Good. Max Crosby's 39K. We might be able to list one for about 38K. Obviously, the goal here is to make as much as possible, but if hypothetically the cheapest you were willing to list one of these was 38K and you made the set for 31K, you're looking at about a 3.2K profit on every single one. So it's always going to be profitable sticking to those numbers. But if you go to the Panthers here, some of these cards are going for 47K. I wouldn't try to go like 45K. I would do a little bit more of an undercut to try to get your card to sell. But obviously there's room to make a lot more profit, and then there's room to make guaranteed profit, and you can fall in the middle there as well. So hopefully this helps you guys out. Good way to prepare for the Blitz promo if you need a little bit of extra coinage, and with the weekend here and not much content to look forward to, this is a good thing to do to spend your time on the game. Thank you guys so much for tuning in once again. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.